What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Assetto Corsa for my Assetto Corsa Hot Lap Challenge Test Leaderboard thing. Uh, I swear that I'm just doing it on purpose at this point. Today we have a couple of different cars, or at least one car. I'm going to record multiple of these, so ignore what I just said. We have a special car, kind of one of our first true comparison videos. We had a couple of cars that were kind of similar. But I'm not sure we've had a car class that was similar to a car that's run previously. So same deal as usual. We're not going to make any setup changes. Going to go to Laguna and go to Monza. Out lap, warm up lap, flying lap, put the laps on the board and kind of see what happens. So of course that car today is the Porsche 911 RSR. So this is kind of the race car version of the 911 from 5 years ago or so. And it's yeah, 5 years ago it looks like. Pretty much a direct comparison we're going to be looking at to the C7R that ran several episodes ago. Basically the same car class, the GTE style car. So I don't really know exactly what to expect from this car, but it should be pretty good, should be pretty fun, and we'll see how it compares to the Corvette. So we'll hop right into it here, get everything ready to rock and roll, and get these couple laps done at Laguna, then head over to Monza. I do love the interior of this car. I used to love driving a car similar to this on iRacing. Several years ago when this car first came out, a couple of years ago now on iRacing. It was my favorite GT3 car at the time. Now I hate all of them. Still an interesting car though. Looks like everything's pretty straightforward here so far. Pretty responsive car, pretty good handling with the motor in the back, of course, as in all 911s. Pretty easy to drive, a little bit understeery, but in general pretty neutral. Definitely drive in there a little bit deeper at least. There we go, get the front turned in nicely. Pretty straightforward here. Alright. Nice corner. Leaving second, that should be good. And pretty straightforward onto our warm-up lap now, so we'll see what the warm-up lap time is like. I think the Corvette was like 124 or something. There we go. A little bit of traction control on the left side there. Top third gear all the way there. Possibly use second there, but not necessary. Get the power down nice and easy. Lock curve there, got to turn in slightly later. Not too bad. There we go. That's a little bit better under braking. Not quite perfect, but better. Down the third gear, final corner, 2 downshifts down here. So I know I downshifted slightly early, my bad. Alright, that's the end of the warm-up. We'll see if we can put a solid flyer together here. Not too bad. 25:56, so we gotta find a little bit of time, I think. Quite a bit deep there, but we'll see if we can get it to rotate. We do. Probably didn't lose too much. Slightly up there, you see on the dash. tenths, 10.5. Turn in slightly later up here. There we go, a couple tenths back there, much smoother. It's pretty much perfect, actually. Just about get it stopped there, turned in nicely. A little bit deep in there, not quite perfect. A little bit of left front lock up there, gonna hurt the exit. Actually quite a bit, couple tenths, so not ideal. Lap was pretty good until that point, probably lost about 3, maybe 4 tenths. Definitely the lockup and running over that exit curb hurt quite a bit. Where's the Corvette? C7R did 24.84, so this is actually a little bit faster than that. This is going to slot in right now to 7th position. That is going to be Porsche, if I could spell, holy crap, 911 RSR. Okay, so this car did a 124.796. I don't recall the exact lap that the Corvette did as far as like recalling the lap. I have the lap time in front of me. It was 124.849, so like literally a half a tenth slower than this car just ran. But I don't remember if I made a mistake on that lap as well. I don't have the memory capacity to memorize every lap I've ever run in every car, unfortunately, as cool as that would be. So that's the lap for the 911 RSR. Now we'll head over to Monza and do the same thing. Just a reference lap, 152 was a lap that the Corvette ran with some decimal places in there, but we won't get into that. Unless needed, same deal, out lap, warm-up lap, flying lap. We'll go right into it. Pretty enjoyable car to drive. Pretty straightforward car to drive. Definitely cooperates in the handling department pretty well. Definitely going to be first gear here for the first chicane as I overdrive the shit out of it on pit exit. That's not a good start. Short gearing in these GTE cars allow you to use first gear through there without problem. Maybe not through these other chicanes, we'll have to wait and see. Certainly not through Ascari, but we'll see how this chicane is here. Enjoyable car though, I'm liking it. Yeah, definitely gonna be second through there, so. Only first through the first chicane. Float some momentum in there. Tough to get turned into one of those longer corners like that with the rear engine. Car does want to slide a little bit. Not too crazy though. We get it stopped, get it turned in through Lesmos. Now we can go through Ascari for the first time. We'll spy our buddy in the orange shirt, jacket, whatever, Marshall shirt. You know what I'm talking about, this guy, right there. Actually underdrove that just a little bit. We'll try a little bit deeper next time probably. Transition was pretty good. I probably could have carried a little more speed through the second part, but nothing crazy. Go with about 150 here. Carried a little bit too much speed in there, but I think that was a braking issue rather than a braking distance issue. Alright, let's start our first warm-up lap, or our only warm-up lap, I guess. See how we do. What do we go with for turn 1 here? About 200. I can go a little bit deeper than that, just a little bit. Remember the Corvette ran 52. So we'll see how this stacks up. Pretty good through there. Not perfect, but pretty good. There we go, a little bit deeper in there was good. Could probably even go a little bit deeper than that, honestly, because it kind of bounced us over and be offline there through the second part slightly. Not ideal, but something we can easily fix, hopefully, on the fast lap. Pretty consistent down here. Again, we're braking about 150, maybe a little bit deeper. To get the thing stopped, no problem. Alright, hopefully we can run a really solid lap right here. Start the flyer. Here we go, hold your breath. 52.60 was the warm-up. Right on par. Don't need to find that much to be in contention. There we go. Pretty good through there. As good as you could ask. Push this off just a little bit, try to be braver down here. A little bit of a mid-corner slide, but the entry was much better. Flirting with being down in the 51s. See if we can put a Scari together. Good exit there from Lesmo 2. Gained about a half a 10. Maybe a little bit more if we'll carry down the straightaway here. Alright, we gotta get this right, obviously. We do, entry's good, direction change. Oh, a lot of curb. It's gonna hurt us all the way down the Parabolica. Got a lot of curb right there. Just trying to help the car rotate, and I really blew it there. Cost us 4/10, maybe more. Just gonna bury it down in here then. Try to make up some of that time with the slower entry speed. Not quite as good of an exit there as the previous lap. A little bit sloppy by me at the end of the lap. 52.23 again. It's a late corner mistake that's going to cost us a couple tenths, just like at Laguna. Not perfect, not terrible by any means, but not perfect. Monza, again, we are right on top of the Corvette. We slot in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th overall at the moment. The Porsche 911 RSR, if I could type, that's a T, Justin. RSR 152.230. That is the Corvette C7R did 152.263. So now 0.03 of a second instead of 500 separating them this time. Again, I don't remember the actual lap from the Corvette, but there were definitely a half a second or more mistakes on that lap from me. I mean, look at that. We were half a second down just in Sector 3. Sector 2 was great. Sector 1 was fantastic. So definitely time left in. I'm sure there's time left in the Corvette as well. Maybe this car just suits my driving habits slightly better. But nonetheless, happy with that. Not the perfect lap, but happy with it enough. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from Assetto Corsa, F122, iRacing, or anything else I may post. So that's that. Porsche 911 RSR. Until next time, bye-bye.